Guys, before we get into the episode, I got to let you know that we're on our way to 1,000 patrons over at patreon.com/YouBetchaRadio. At 1,000 patrons, my fiance, Ann, is going to be on the podcast.
Yeah.
Guys, I just want to get this over and done with. I am a little bit starting to dread.
It's looming right now.
It's looming. And so...
she's starting to, like, brag about it a little bit.
She's starting to talk about the stuff she's going to talk about, and I don't like it. I want to keep work at work, you know? And so if you go subscribe over there, we get to 1,000 patrons. We're getting close to 600 now.
Yep.
We're narrowing in. We got our sights on 600 patrons, so not too far to go. And once we get there, we'll have her on the podcast, and I'm sure it'll be
Epic.
nothing short of embarrassing for me. So this is fun. I'm glad we're doing this. But go head over to patreon.com/YouBetchaRadio, subscribe, or download the app, search You Betcha Radio, subscribe. Enjoy the episode, guys. 3, 2, 1. Boosh. Oh my God, that's cold. Wow. Welcome back to You Betcha Radio podcast, the coldest podcast in all the Midwest. I'm Moz, the You Betcha guy, here with Ryan, T-shirt guy, a.k.a. Daddy. We are live here in the Troy Escalade Jackson and Memorial Podcast studio, and we're feeling good.
Feeling great.
Ryan.
Feeling phenomenal. 2 to 4 a.m. this morning.
I was going to say, he's riding on no sleep. He's fully into that.
Used my yawn
So
that I was given last
think
week.
we had one good week of Ryan last week.
Yeah.
I think he's just going to be on coast mode now for like the next 9 months.
No,
Back
I'm
to
high
reality.
energy today. High energy. We started the pod before 7, so
Look at
That is
us.
good.
nothing
That
else
is
to
good.
be
Who
more
would've
excited
thought?
about.
Not
right?
me.
Look at us.
So we're here, baby.
We're here. We're feeling good.
We're live.
We are live, and we are feeling good.
How are you feeling?
Good.
All the things.
All the
Okay.
above.
So yeah, I think we're back into the swing of things, right? We got all that random shit behind us, with Ryan having
That was
a kid, us being out of town, Patreon thing all
Monday.
messed up. We're back on schedule,
Yep.
Jared. And Tyler,
Yeah,
you went to a movie this weekend.
I did.
How'd it go?
Yeah, last night. It went good.
And you talked to me about the old man moment you had.
I didn't necessarily. Well, I guess I did. So I accidentally ordered.
Yeah, you had a couple then.
Yeah,
Senior
What an
moments.
experience.
Yeah, it was
Tyler.
a hectic movie. There was outlying factors that may have contributed to my first mistake, but I ordered food ahead online. I got popcorn,
Which is not old man move. That's
Yes.
cool.
but apparently I doubled my order.
Hey, fat fingers, press the plus button twice.
So they didn't make a mistake. You actually fat fingered it.
I must have fat fingered it. So what happened is it errored out during checkout the first time. So then I just ordered again. So it must have gone through both times because I checked and I was charged twice. So I did pay for double the popcorn and double the drinks.
It seems like the movie theater is really up to times. All their systems,
Yeah.
everything are just working smooth. Getting into the digital age, movies are just crushing it.
Well, I was the only person standing at the pre-order food line, and everyone else was 25 deep in the other line. They looked at me and were amazed someone was in that line.
Wait, time out.
Yeah.
So it actually was beneficial.
No, because they didn't pre-make my fucking food.
I was going to say, was it just...
But you get to cut to the front of the line.
Yeah, so I cut to the front of the line, but it's supposed to be you set a time, I'm going to be here at this time. That's when I want my popcorn and stuff to just pick it up and walk into the theater.
That sounds sick.
Yeah, so in theory, it would have been great.
We need to start doing that with more stuff.
Yeah,
Like
I
what?
agree.
Restaurants.
Disney.
I think
Disney
the
rides.
gas station, you should be able to reserve a gas pump. That'd be kind of sick.
Well,
Well, not necessarily that. It should be that you order ahead and then someone just brings you out all of your snacks so you don't while you're filling up your gas.
Yeah, that's actually good.
That's
Yeah, that's actually not
holiday.
bad.
Fucking hit me up, buddy.
order
Let's
at
get
the
that
pump.
software going. Let's order at the pump.
And I
Yeah,
want them to bring it out on rollerblades like Sonic.
Yeah.
that's actually
Rollerblades.
sweet.
Elbow pads though. I need
Yeah,
elbow
yeah.
pads.
Helmets,
Knee
knee pads.
Yeah.
Eye protection.
They gotta wear no helmets, just one of those weird paper things.
Yeah.
In North Dakota, it's not gonna fly. Well,
Like the
it will
internet.
fly.
Yeah.
He goes out and his roller. Well, he's got snowshoes in the winter,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
You go, but he's still got to wear the stupid outfit and the little hat. Gale force wind just blows his hat off.
You could even throw them on little kitty cats in the wintertime. Not full-size snowmobiles. You don't need that in the parking lot of a gas station, right?
Yeah.
Hazard.
It's a good idea. We gotta
That
start
is a really
doing
good
that.
idea.
What other things can we do that with? Babies.
Yeah.
Just say, hey,
Pre-order them now.
let me know when the baby's out. I'll come pick it up.
Yeah.
Right? That'd have been nice for you. You could have
Been nice.
got a couple extra hours of sleep.
Save 30 hours. Yeah. Yep. What do you think, Tyler?
Yeah, it's a great idea, Miles.
What else could we do it with?
Work.
What do
I
I-
could have someone just do my work for me and then like come pick it up.
I think it's
give it
getting
to
away
you.
from us a little bit now.
What else do we
How
do?
about that's getting away from what babies isn't?
Maybe get a hair. You could call somebody to get a haircut. They come to you.
I think like if
Mobile
you're
hair
rich, you
groomer?
do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Really?
You just
Like
hire your own
billionaires
barber.
just have a barber show up wherever they are and they
Yeah.
cut their hair.
that'd be tight because you could work while you're getting your haircut.
I would like it if you guys worked while you got your hair cut. That was a good idea.
Jared, stop.
But then here's the thing: the barber can see what you're working on. Sometimes confidential information.
Yeah, what if
You pull up like,
You
like
working
what
on a
if
barber
Jared's
ranking
doing?
scale.
What if Jared's editing a video making fun of barbers?
Yeah.
that would be so
it'd be
awkward.
catastrophic. So I don't know if you'd really want them to see that.
It's just the video title is just every barber ever.
Yeah.
And you notice the webcams on.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you're just filming the barber say shit.
You accidentally pull up your pay stub and then you're like, fuck, I do got to tip this guy like 50%.
Yeah.
Sorry, Barb.
Or you
Yeah.
pull up your pay stub and the barber's like, "Oh, it's cool if you don't tip, man."
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I might get you.
Yeah.
I need it more than I do.
A fake pay stub.
Yeah.
Also, there'd be hair all over your keyboard.
Oh,
It would
God,
not
that
be-
Oh,
would
God,
suck.
yeah. But then they have the little, I don't know, the place I go to has a little air hose they just shoot me off with.
Yeah,
What do they do to you with it?
They shoot me off with it.
Hell yeah! What's your barber's name?
No free plugs. Tyler.
Okay.
Smart man.
So,
He makes me tip still. I'm no free hands.
It's just the tip though. He doesn't charge it for the rest.
no, just the tip. So, a pretty cheap haircut. It's a good time, too. It's very therapeutic.
Yes. Get 'em all
Relaxing.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give you guys his number if you want it.
Barbershop and massage parlor.
Yeah.
Really, Tyler?
Oh yeah.
The massage parlor
That's a
joke?
$1 billion idea.
You get a back rub.
Now there's some places that do that.
I think you could maybe get
Yeah, all the
some other
massage
thing.
parlors are now like, pretty obvious. You know, you see it, you're like, well, some weird shit going on
Yeah,
there,
they'll
right?
just shoot you off.
We need the massage industry needs to move to a different service, right? Like
Fucking
changing your oil. You go get your oil
Yeah.
changed.
Wow,
We'll
that's
call it a
Change your oil.
Jiffy Lube.
that's good,
yeah,
Tyler.
we'll call it a Lubin tug, you know?
Wow.
That
Oh,
not
kinda
bad.
Yeah.
You actually like sitting in the little waiting area at getting your oil changed sucks.
2 birds, 1 stone.
You
Yeah.
can pick the lube you wanted to. Give me that.
All right,
give me
sir.
that
Is the Pennzoil shit in your car good and the KY good for you, or what? Is that where? Yeah, that sounds good.
We're actually running a special on that. Upgrade to the premium oil and
Up to the premium oil in your car, you get premium oil on you.
So much oil.
They still got a. It's like a sweaty dude. You walk in, you're like, "Fuck."
Fuck, James is working today. James, I know you had a day off today.
just the oil today, James.
No
one?
filter either. I don't
Just
need
the
an oil
lube, no
filter.
tug.
Yeah.
James asked which one. Yeah.
Oh God.
So I go up to order my popcorn.
Hell yeah.
Well, I was standing in the line. They came over to me, just amazed.
Standing in the line?
I was the only person in this line.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
technically, it's a line.
It is a line.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
started it though.
Yes.
Okay, go on.
They couldn't believe that I was there because I don't think anyone does it. And I was like, "Yeah, I ordered for pickup." They're like, "Oh shit, sorry, what'd you get?" And then I showed them the number.
Shit, fuck.
That is like the
Shit, Greg just threw this on us yesterday.
That's like at McDonald's, the kiosk.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, sick, I can skip the line, but then you don't know where anything is and you accidentally press the wrong button and it's just way slower than if you just waited in
Yeah.
line to do it at the front.
Yep.
It's like the same scenario.
Yeah, so then he hands me my order, and it's 2 large buckets of popcorn and 2
Jesus.
large drinks, like the commemorative ass cups, which I didn't order, but apparently
So
you
time
get.
out. Did you do the popcorn trick and she did the popcorn trick?
There was the opportunity for that. I attempted it. No luck.
Really?
Nope. He got
It was too hard to get the hole because there's no perforated edges.
He's the cheap ass. He paid for the non-perforated edges.
The commemorative bowl, but non-perforated.
Yeah.
A little bit cheaper.
That was
only
my problem.
$28 this
Yeah,
time.
he wanted the commemorative bowl. It didn't work out.
So I ended up spending like $50 on
You
popcorn.
can't perforate plastic very good.
No.
God, no.
Nope. So they gave me a weird little carrying tray. So I came out there with the carrying
Commemorative?
tray. No.
Okay.
Reusable?
Sure.
I don't know.
We got to start doing more stuff commemorative.
Commemorative, yeah. Commemorative anything is just great.
Yeah.
I got a commemorative cup from 2011 College World Series. And like, do I need that? No, I have the stories to go with it. You know,
But
I don't
it's-
need a fucking
Is
cup.
it a big ass cup?
It is.
That's a great hangover cup.
Massive cup. Yep, it is.
But it's commemorative, so
But
you
it's
don't want to
commemorative.
use it.
And if someone asks, like, hey, have you ever been there? Like, yes, I have. Here's my cup.
Got the receipts.
Yeah, I kept
Yeah.
the cups from the Ryder
You
Cup.
kept the receipts even, huh?
No, not the receipts. No. There was no rebate on the receipt, so I left it.
Smart man.
What else could you make commemorative? I feel like
I'm just thinking
commemorative
cups.
KY lube at Jiffy Lube.
Yeah.
You get a commemorative oil filter. When you,
Yeah.
Anyways, I think my favorite commemorative thing is the upside down baseball hat that the ice cream goes in.
Oh,
yeah, that
that's
is
a good
good.
one.
Those are always too expensive, though. I can never get them.
Me either. Never allowed to.
Well,
No.
yeah, I'll shut the fuck up.
Got to watch kids eat out of
Miles
them.
just
Well,
has a
I mean, I guess-
stack of them.
But I mean, I guess that's why I'm the boss and you guys are the employees.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were the best, though. Did you ever just go wash it out right away so that you can wear it after that?
Wear it?
So
Yeah, no,
tight.
It would look like a Hey Arnold hat on your head.
No.
they
That's
did-
the ice cream. That's the ice cream commemorative
Yeah.
deal. I'm
did
talking the nachos one. The nachos is a
Oh,
full
no,
helmet.
I couldn't afford the nachos one. You
Okay.
guys could afford the night. Jesus.
No,
you
but I
guys
saw kids who
fucking
had 'em.
Richie Rich.
Yeah, no, I saw kids that had them though. I was jealous.
Yeah.
I got the Space Aliens alien cup. Remember that?
That's another good
the
one.
straw comes out of the top of his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, everyone's
okay.
got cups. Is the best commemorative thing you can
It's
get.
easy.
I think I'm a big commemorative guy.
Yeah. We should come up with a commemorative something for this podcast.
Yeah, we should. Commemorative microphones.
$700 a pop.
Yeah. Well, these aren't that expensive.
I mean, we got
I'm
like,
not fucking Richie Rich. Jesus
Well,
Christ.
commemorative drives the price up.
True.
We got Big Blue Air behind you.
That's true. That's commemorative.
Commemorative big blue hair.
we got commemorative koozies.
Yeah.
We
Koozies is a
literally.
good one.
All right, guys. Everyone meet at the bunker. We're doing a meet and greet, and you get a commemorative big blue air, and then we're all us three are chatting, and Jared's slaving away, just
Yeah, little
just
vials.
jars and passing them out.
Yeah, big blue still in the back.
Yeah. If anyone wants Big Blue, let us know.
Yeah, you
Come get him.
Honestly, here's what we want from Big Blue. And for those who are new listeners that don't know what Big Blue is, you got to go back to this winter and listen to our first ice fishing segment.
I
Yep.
think it's episode 152.
152. Go listen to that. But it's basically got so much mold and everything. It's inhabitable.
Yep.
So it's now like it's been
Condemned.
but we do kind of want to blow it up with tannerite. But Tyler won't let us. What
We
a
got-
dick.
we got a
Well,
guy.
I won't let you do it on our land, my land.
I know.
We
That's
got
what I
a
mean.
guy,
You
yeah.
won't let us do it on your land because you're a dick.
Tyler, we got a guy now. 3 bears.
Oh yeah, he'd let us.
Yeah,
yeah,
he'd
he would.
100%.
All right,
He's
so-
100 pounds of tannerite
Yep.
probably.
But I also wouldn't be mad if someone just came and picked it up and blew it with tannerite, and
send us
then I
video.
just
Well,
sent us a video.
Take it away.
It just
first.
seems like a lot of work.
Well, also like there's emotions and there's feelings tied to that, so we don't want
Yeah,
to be there.
you're
when-
right.
We don't want to be there when shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah, you're exactly
So-
right. Slow death or just rip it off like a Band-Aid, just watch a
Blow
video
it
of
up.
it
Yeah.
exploding. You
Yep.
know?
And move on with the day.
I wouldn't even know what to say before we blew it up, you know? I just don't think I could handle that emotionally.
Just
Me,
put
not
taps.
either.
Yeah.
Pour one out
we don't
slowly.
He was a good camper /ice house. He'd always take your day and turn it blue.
Yeah.
Wait,
You know, he's coat your lungs with black mold.
Yeah.
Give you a nice hug.
he'd always leave you coughing. And it also, if you stayed in there long enough, would be your coffin.
God, I'm gonna miss it.
I think we used it once, didn't we?
Yeah.
Twice.
Okay. Apologies.
No, I think it was once.
Yeah, it was definitely just once.
No, because then we were gonna fix it up.
Yeah.
And then we brought it inside and everything started melting. And there was just so much squishy mold everywhere. That was
Well, props to the guy who sold it to us though, because there was a thick layer of ice on top, so we had no clue that it was
smart
like
to sell it in the winter.
Yeah.
Very
So
smart.
we maybe got a couple months so we can get rid of that thing.
That thing weighed probably how much? 3,000 pounds? More than that. I don't know what it weighs, but 1,000 pounds of it was mold in the walls.
That
Yep,
is true.
100%
Yeah,
black
that's very
too.
true.
Yeah.
So if you want it,
If you guys want to blow shit up, we got a camper / ice house for you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's blue.
It's badass.
And it's big. And it's old.
yeah.
Big old blue. Continue, Tyler.
Rip.
Movie theater.
Getting to the theater. Sidebar, Greg Marcus has a new thing. It's talking about you can bring your binky to the movies. He did a whole thing about bringing your blanket in. So he called it a fucking binky.
I don't. Where does this guy get off?
I don't know.
Isn't that like a pacifier? A binky?
Speaking of getting off,
He called it.
what does he
his
think?
binky.
What does he think's going to happen with all these teenagers?
Right, you don't even
I
need
know.
that just drives the sale of popcorn down when you can bring your binky
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Who needs the popcorn drink when you got the binky?
Yeah, you got
trick?
your own
The
binky.
worst part is the binky was covered with him. He put his own face on it a whole bunch of times.
Oh God.
And then the guy sitting next to him was like, I wish I had a binky. He's like, don't worry, I have an extra. And he pulls it off his lap, gives it to him, and then pulls up another one.
I'm pretty
with
sure
a
it's
big
his dad. Wait, he gave him a
No.
used binky?
Yeah, and it was a different guy. It wasn't his dad this time. It was a
Yeah,
random
his
dude.
buddy from the Jiffy Lube down
It's
the
because
road.
his dad-
It was James.
Fucking James from the
No,
Lube and
But that was
Tube.
like his dad was like, no, son. This is where I draw the line. I'm not in this one. You're gonna have to use James.
Yeah. James from the Lube and
James.
Tube down the road.
God. Ugh. That's
Yeah.
tough.
So Greg's back on his bullshit, but we
Wouldn't it be funny though in the middle of the movie theater, like at a tense moment, just cuts and he's just like, all right, kids, hand check. Let's see him under that binky. I got my eyes on you.
It's like, Dylan?
Dylan.
That's like the intermission. Just to check up on him.
It's just like randomly in the movie. It doesn't make any sense.
Dylan, I'm gonna need to see those hands.
We got the young fella in seat 4A. 4A. We're going to need to see those palms. Get them up in the air. All right, back to the movie.
Drink, everybody.
Oh shit. Okay.
Movie theater. Movie theater's just pissed because there's so much hanky panky going on now. The cleanup process after the movie is just extensive. They're like, oh, all because fucking Greg wanted to just have a little marketing gimmick with binkies. Thanks a lot, Mark. Or Greg. What's his name?
Greg
Marcus.
Greg Marcus.
He's got 2 first names.
How much were these
trust him.
binkies?
I don't know. He wasn't selling them. He was just telling you could bring a blanket.
Time out. You don't get a commemorative binky?
Apparently not.
That's commemorative.
That's one commemorative thing.
I actually would kind of want that.
Yeah.
That sounds
Okay,
pretty
honey.
sick.
Okay,
So
I'll
wait,
get
you
the
get
Greg
the
Marcus
popcorn
binky.
bucket, but you don't get a commemorative binky? They're reusing these binkies?
Ugh.
I hate that word, too. It's a fucking blanket.
Yeah, it's a blanket. I mean, we're not 5 here.
So anyways, then what happened?
Okay, so we had a bunch of Dylans sitting next to us, a bunch of like teenage boys sitting next
They
to us.
all were named Dylan.
Every single one. Everyone was Dylan. You should have
Dylan
heard.
Marcus?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had binkies and
Dylan
everything.
Marcus, Dylan Jabarcus.
They were talking a shit ton, right? And the movie starts and there was like people in front of us that kept turning around just going, shh, shh. And there were people behind us shushing them. And then about
Like Dan Cook would say, they went to shush school.
Yes, they
Yes.
did. And then about halfway through the movie, they hadn't stopped talking once at like normal volumes. Becca was sitting right next to him and she snapped on him. She went old woman on him. She turned, she's like,
Okay, I like how he said old woman.
Yeah.
Because now he knows that Becca's going to listen to the podcast
Yeah.
after the chicken debacle last week.
Yeah.
which that was on Patreon, which is supposed to be my safe space. And then Ben decided to put it on the internet.
Yeah,
And guess
so
who
now-
got
so
in
now
trouble
she's
for
on-
that, Ben?
Yeah, so now she's on full watch. And instead of calling her a Karen, he just called her went old
Yeah, that's,
woman on him.
that's, I mean, that could
Say it
potentially
as
be
it
even
is.
worse. So, okay, so we were
Becca
thinking,
went Karen on these kids.
Yeah, she yelled at him in the middle of the movie.
The chicken thing, though, like the whole ploy behind that was to get it out on the podcast. So that was your escape.
Yeah, but now she heard it. She heard it, and now she's like, "Oh, you want chicken for supper?" She says it every night.
Oh, and you're like, yeah, that sounds delicious as long as you cook it right.
But here's I have this, but I have this new method that I would love to show you to cook the chicken.
Fuck yeah.
Tyler's gonna cut into his chicken next time. It's gonna be raw in the middle.
Yeah.
And then I could cook it.
Or I thought you'd maybe go the route of like, I'm not cooking chicken ever again then. If you think that I can't do it, then you just do it.
Really? I mean, this is
I'll just eat macaroni and hot dogs.
That's best case scenario.
It's a public podcast. She's gonna hear this.
Yeah, she does listen to this one now, apparently. So that's great.
I know. I told you.
Yeah.
And it
Female
was smart.
listeners.
It was smart for you not to call her Karen. So, Becca, if you're listening, I said you're a Karen. Tyler didn't. So don't put him in the doghouse again.
But also, it was kind of nice. She was the Karen martyr for the whole theater. Everyone wanted those kids to shut up, but nobody wanted to say
it. It was the appropriate time to Karen.
Yes,
because it wasn't Karening
during the previews.
It wasn't. She wasn't doing it at the checkout line for the popcorn where you were waiting and all that.
Correct.
She did it to these kids that are being dumbasses.
They deserved it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The appropriate Karen move.
Yeah, but then you could, like, after she yelled at them, she's like, "You guys are going to keep talking this loud the whole movie. You can go do it in the lobby."
Is that what you think she sounds like?
That's exactly what she sounded like.
Really?
I was a little scared. I was
also kind of a little
Did you look?
excited.
Yeah.
I was also like, really
Where's
trying.
the pinky at?
I was scrambling trying to poke a hole in the bottom of that popcorn.
Yeah. You were bricked.
Use your keys.
It's like,
Just dumps out all the popcorn and just punching the bottom of it.
well, I had plenty to spare.
But then she's like, she does it, and then you're like fucking with the box. And she's like, "What were you doing? Why didn't you back me up?"
That's why I bought 2 of them.
Or I'm like making too much noise with the popcorn. She's like, "Well, you shut the fuck up too."
And then you're like, "Oh, damn it! Now it's definitely not gonna happen."
Then I just switch to go sit by the Dylans.
What's up, guys?
Hey, is this the doghouse over here?
You guys want any popcorn?
I got plenty.
Were you looking at these kids when she was talking to kind of like have her back a little bit?
No, I was fully reclined.
Okay,
I didn't move an inch.
Well, that's so. When I'm around someone who does something like Karen, like that, my whole body tenses up. The conflict makes my body, haul my body tense up. And I do this thing where I just freeze, right? And I'll move my eyeballs, but everything else in my body is frozen.
Because no one can see you at that
And
point.
you're just like, oh God, this is so uncomfortable.
Yeah, no one can see you. You're invisible if you're frozen.
If you're frozen, like you can't get yelled at. Because that's another thing. If you're moving while a Karen's freaking out, she could then direct the freaking out.
Yeah,
on
you're
you.
moving too much. But
So
if you're frozen,
you froze and you're just eyeball moving, checking the situation out that's not escalating too far,
Yeah.
you're golden. You got to freeze. Were you frozen in that moment?
Yeah, I was just sitting there waiting. I was like, "Oh God, are they gonna say anything back?" Because like, are they gonna be smart asses back to
'Cause
her?
then you would've had
Then
to
I
do
would have to like do something.
What would you have done?
Would you have asked them how old they were first?
No, I would have. I don't know what I would have done.
Oh, hey,
'Cause you can't like fight a kid.
They gotta be 18.
Hold on.
yeah.
This is a great segue into our segment today. And Jared, what is the segment?
So it's top 3 crimes you commit for fun without legal consequences.
I know right away.
Would you have beat up one of those kids if you couldn't get in legal trouble?
Yeah, if they deserved it.
Well, they apparently did. They were
What if-
talking
No, if
during
they
the
would have,
movie.
if they'd have
What
done
if
something
they'd have
back,
turned
Sure.
around and said, "Shut up, Karen"?
then I would have done something.
You would have?
Yeah,
Really? Well, in front of the whole movie theater.
yeah.
See, I would have been so frozen in the corner. Because I have no skin in that game.
She just must have delivered it well
No, but
enough and
The
scary
only skin
enough.
I had was in the
No,
in the
but if you
perforated edges.
couldn't get in trouble for beating the kid up, would you beat him up?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's what the segment is today.
Especially if they insulted my wife.
What are the crimes that you would be likely to commit if you knew there was no legal action against you? Your kid starts mouthing off to your significant other, you fucking pop him right in the nose.
Right in the teeth.
Yeah.
Right in the lip. You say you want to
Next
lip.
time you want to mouth off?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
maybe roundhouse kick to the temple.
Yeah, next time you want to mouth off, you can mouth off to this fist.
Yeah.
Bitch.
I got Jack Johnson and whoever waiting right here for you.
I forget the other one.
It's Dez and Troy.
Yeah.
You have 3 get out of jail free cards essentially.
Yeah.
Committing crimes. I think if a kid's mouthing off to your significant other, you go ahead, pop them.
Yeah. You, right in the teeth. Knock a tooth out.
Yeah.
Just give him one.
I mean, he's probably at this point he's gonna grow more anyways, right?
Well, they weren't that young.
Oh,
Like how old?
They were like
Tyler's just
13
punching out
to-
a 3-year-old.
it was some
You got
kid.
brand new teeth. Like, hey, buddy, the tooth fairy is a thing. You get money for this.
You owe me. I want half.
Yeah.
You can thank me later.
They were like 13 to 15, I think. I don't
Those
know.
kids,
Dylan's.
those
Yeah.
kids they can talk back.
Yeah,
So-
that's
Just
what I was
about
nervous
anybody.
about.
Yeah.
Ryan, what crime would you commit if you could?
I'd be a shoplifter.
I don't know why, but you just look like a shoplifter.
Yeah, I'd be shoplifting.
I think-
gas stations.
I feel like you would steal stuff that you didn't need to
Oh, yeah.
steal, though.
Yeah. I mean,
Probably.
that actually brings it to mind. I would try and orchestrate a bank heist
Same.
just to see if I could pull it off.
Sure.
I was gonna say, do
Just for the sport of bank heisting.
Like try not to get caught, but in case you did, no legal action.
No legal action.
Yeah.
I would be like, I would treat it as if I was going to jail forever.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
That'd be a cool sport if they had like fake bank heisting.
yeah.
That would
I
be
mean, I think
sweet.
they actually kind of do. They
Is that
have
like an
like,
escape room?
guess.
like home.
Sort
I
of
mean, you
like
gotta-
that.
That is not even close.
you got to piece the
that's
puzzle
more
together
like
just to get
National
out.
Treasure than
Kind of like breaking out of prison, I guess.
a little bit.
Yeah,
Same church, different pew.
sure.
Well,
Not really.
maybe the choir loft.
Maybe the lobby.
Yeah. the cafeteria. Well, I don't remember what the fuck I was gonna say.
Bank
bank
heisting.
heist. Would you get a group of ragtag charismatic friends to
I
help
think
you
I
pull
would
it off?
probably recruit 11 of my friends. I don't know why.
I would probably just 10 and then you.
Well, no, it'd be my 11 guys.
Yeah, well, you're
Like the
included.
sequel a lot.
But isn't the movie called Ocean's 11?
Yeah, but he's one of the 11.
He's one of the 11.
Yeah.
What about Ocean's 8? Is there only 8 of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I would. God damn it. I guess I never counted them, right? Like,
The Oceans?
yeah, I never counted how many dudes were in Ocean.
Right, yeah.
I just took them for their word
Yeah.
that there was Ocean's 11 and Ocean.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So there's
Danny
12
Ocean.
total.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the sequel.
Yeah.
Do they get another guy?
He recruits one. Well, one dies and they recruit 2 more.
I can't keep up. I'm beginning to think, did I even watch these movies?
You talk about it every week.
I know. Maybe I just like the idea of the movie. I don't
Yeah.
actually watch them. But I think I would like to do a bank heist.
That would be electric. Because then if you get away with it, you're rich.
Well, yeah, that, and I also just know I can sleep at night knowing that I could do it.
On your pile of money.
Yeah. Sleep on a bed of money.
Yeah.
Bathe in about $100K.
That's it.
100K is actually not that much when it's
You're
Canada.
breaking into a bank and you're gonna steal $100K.
Well, a small town bank.
They literally like on Netflix shows give away $100K. That's all you're stealing from the bank.
We got split.
You love the sport of bank heisting.
Hey, 100K.
If you're just, you know what? I'm just stealing $100K.
I just want all your rolls of nickels.
Hey, 100K.
No big deal.
100K is like me sitting in the bathtub when the water is all drained out.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
That's what $100K looks like in a bank.
Yeah, there's only like 10 bands probably.
Yeah, I don't know how the band or rack
Me
or
either.
stack, but it's one of those.
Yeah,
Taking them all.
What I was gonna say is I'm pretty sure they have a sport of like breaking into things, right? So like a lot of security companies will have contests. They'll stage a fake home to see if there's people who can break into the home without setting off the alarm.
Yeah,
Sure.
they do it to like find holes in their systems.
Yeah.
They do a
So
similar
I
thing
think
too with like
I think I just would like to work for the banking system in heisting them.
yeah. So
And then it's
wouldn't
not
be-
illegal at all.
Then it doesn't
And
count on your list.
I'd save my 3 for like murdering and stuff. No, we said we were not doing murder.
yeah. No.
Unless
Unless they lip off to your significant
no,
other.
no, you're gonna murder a kid? No, Tyler.
Really, Tyler?
Unless it's one person
Greg Marcus.
No.
Hitler.
Hitler,
Dude.
Tyler. This is a snowball. You
Absolute
literally
softball.
brought it up before
Yeah,
the
but-
Absolute
podcast.
layup.
He's living in Venezuela now, so
Absolute
it's like
3-0 count fastball down the middle.
there's no time
The
machine
only
involved.
time murder's okay in this scenario is if it's Hitler.
Is there a time machine?
Yeah.
Okay, then Hitler.
Or yeah. Never mind.
I also, I think I'm just into heists, honestly.
Heists are sick.
We're
You ever
similar.
seen? You ever seen
So
Money Heist?
you're my grease man on my 10 guys.
At the Lubin tube
You're
or what?
one of the 10. You're my grease man. You're the sticky fingers.
Sure.
You're the
Yeah.
pickpocketer.
Yeah. I go in and survey a situation before everything starts.
I think I would also try and do the. I just would pick famous heists, see if I can do them.
Mhm.
One of them would be Dwight Schrute's Perfect Crime. Steal the chandelier at Tiffany and Co.
Yeah.
Wouldn't know.
Lots of diamonds.
I know at Tiffany and Co.
The amount of briefing we'll have to do about this plan with Ryan on the
Yeah.
team.
I just gotta
Never
watch The Office.
seeing The Office.
Yeah, and you won't let me. So
It's like, yeah, all right, well, shit. Well, Ryan's got to watch the entire Office series, so we're gonna do the brief in about 3 weeks.
I'll sit outside in the van because that actually leads me into my next one. I would just drive as fast as I possibly can anywhere I go.
That is not surprising.
Police chase him.
You do that
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. What do you mean? I'm
You
5
drive
over the
fast.
speed limit.
You
You're
drive
herky
fast.
jerky with the wheel.
With
Yeah.
the flow of traffic.
You drive pretty quick.
You're hard on the gas. You're hard on the brakes. You're hard on the steering wheel. You basically just are hard all the time.
Yeah. Well, when I'm driving by myself, I know when those movements are coming, so I can brace for
It's like a
them.
bobsled team. You
Yeah.
know? He knows.
Yeah.
You can lean into it.
Yeah.
We got to come up with like a series of commands to warn us.
Well, next time you get in Ryan's car, he will have installed a racing seat and seatbelt.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be
Like,
a
why do you
it'd
need
be a
that,
chest
man?
seatbelt. Yep. Buckle in, buddy. We're gonna go for a ride.
What is
Fucking hit the knob.
what does the GPS
Yeah.
say ETA is?
Huh?
Cut it in half.
What?
What?
What does the GPS say the ETA is?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just do the math. 60 miles an hour. That's
Yeah.
60 miles an hour. I could do it in 30 minutes.
Yeah. That's what I
That
just
means
said.
they're
Cut it in
going
half.
120 miles an hour.
Correct. Yes. yes.
What's an off the wall crime that I would like to correct?
I want to be a pirate.
You want to invade another ship?
Yeah.
But pirating isn't as cool anymore.
I know, but think about all the stuff going on in the canals. They're stuck. They can't get anywhere. I'm
Imagine
taking
running
it
into
all.
Captain Phillips.
No, I
though.
know, but now it's like there's no sword fighting involved with pirating anymore. It's all guns and explosives.
I could bring a
Cannons.
sword still.
You could, but
That'd
if
be
you bring
pretty
a sword to an explosive fight, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, I'll have both.
I'm
But then
on
when
the-
I eventually board
You're right.
them,
Hey, this isn't what crime are you gonna be really good at
Yeah.
contest thing. It's just
the
go
idea
ahead.
of a sea battle is sweet.
Yes, but nowadays sea battles aren't cool. That's why all the pirating movies happen before we had guns.
But like a freighter ship isn't going to be shooting torpedoes at me.
No, but I'm talking about the people on the boat will have literally machine guns.
Yeah, so will my crew.
I know it's not as cool as a hand-to-hand. Okay.
Go on.
I just,
What's wrong with fighting with machine guns too?
it's just not as cool as sword fighting and swinging with ropes onto another ship.
Well,
We
because
still will use ropes.
on the open sea too, you have no cover besides your boat. And once your boat gets shot a bunch, you're basically donezo.
Yeah, but we're going to have cannons too. We're ready for
This is-
piracy. They're not.
Pirates of the Caribbean, you're talking?
No. I'm pirate in the open ocean.
Yeah, it's Pirates of the Caribbean.
It's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
I mean, they're literally like they'll go next to each other and shoot cannons.
Like
at
that's why that would be cool. But
You can't do
Captain,
that.
but Captain Sully isn't cool.
He's pretty cool.
No, Captain Sully.
No, that's
or-
not Sully.
Fuck.
Captain Phillips.
Captain
Sully
Phillips.
landed a
Sully's on the
plane.
plane. Same actor. Tom Hanks is captain of everything. What's it, Captain Phillips?
I think so.
Yeah,
That's
Captain
the
Phillips.
boat.
He
Yeah.
loves playing a captain.
Yep.
He's gonna play Captain Morgan in the next movie.
Yeah.
The it's a bad joke. Have you watched Captain Phillips?
Yeah.
It's like it's underwhelming in the piracy department.
I think being a pirate would be sweet.
Pirates of the Caribbean, electric.
So reverse pirates, you pirate the pirates.
Yeah, when they go onto your ship, you go onto theirs to steal all
Yeah.
the stuff they stole from a bunch of other
Now
people.
you have more
which is
shit.
way more valuable than the stuff you have on your ship.
Yeah, you
You're a
basically just swap-
decoy. You're out
You
there.
walk into a pirate trap to then steal their boat.
Mhm.
Basically just swap boats.
Yeah, but my boat.
That's a
You could
great. That's a great.
You could each just
That's a
steal
great
each other's
show
boat.
idea. Instead of wife swap, it's boat swap.
Boat swap.
I am not listening to your rules.
I will not swab the deck. And I am first mate. That's all I know about boating. Swabbing the deck and that there's a captain and first mate.
And singing songs.
Starboard.
Yo ho. Starboard.
Yeah.
The bow.
Raise the mast.
Don't know that one.
Sea shanties.
Crow's nest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
there
a
you
good
go.
one.
That's a good one.
Big crow's nest.
Iceberg dead
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, iceberg
Fuck
dead
yeah,
ahead.
from the
Scurvy.
crow's nest.
Yep.
You know, like Titanic would have been a much shorter movie with a pirate ship. You know, like I just think everything's shorter and sweeter if it's back before then.
Yeah.
What's your second one?
What do you mean?
Well, you said your first one was bank heisting. What's your second one?
I don't know. I've been trying to prolong the conversation so that I could think of a second one.
Done paying taxes.
Tax evasion would be
Tax evasion is a really
Yeah.
good one, actually.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
The amount of money you
Well,
would save.
First of all, you have to find a way to make way more money. Otherwise, tax evasion isn't that sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Tax
still
evasion.
I'm gonna
is
make you for $5,000.
Oh, boom. Got it. Last two. I'm going to do lottery fraud and then tax evasion. Boom.
Oh, yeah. So your billion's actually a billion.
Boom.
That's a lot more money in the lottery.
Yeah.
And then tax evasion on top of that, you get literally the entire check.
What did the guy do? He won like 1.2 billion, but then took home 400 million or something like
That
that.
poor guy.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, like it's still a lot of money.
Yeah.
but, like,
It is.
The
And his
IR
life is ruined, I'm sure.
The IRS was just waiting for someone to pull that number.
mhm. They were faking it. Somebody had won it a long time ago. They just didn't let them.
Yeah. That's actually a great
That's a
1-2 punch.
Yes, that's a great system. I think I'd sell drugs.
Now, I was gonna say do
It's
drugs.
too hands-on for me.
Do drugs?
Yeah, but I'm gonna do a shitload of steroids and then become a professional
Are
athlete.
steroids illegal?
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to be prescribed. I
In
believe.
professional sports.
Yeah.
No, I know. But if you're just me and you, is it illegal?
I'm pretty sure it's.
I
I think
is.
it
It
is.
is.
I think it is. You can get them down south, but
Okay. Well,
Or at least
I better
better my
cycle off
chances.
then.
you
I better cycle off so I don't get in trouble.
better not renew that subscription.
Yeah, I mean, did Mark McGuire go to jail for having steroids?
I don't think so.
No, he's just not in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, just not in the HOF.
The possession or sale of anabolic steroids without a valid prescription is illegal.
But it also
dare.
is illegal at the same time.
If it's prescribed.
if it's prescribed,
I'm saying illegal.
electronically legal.
Yes.
If you're taking electronic steroids.
You can get them online.
Oh, well, that's still illegal though.
Right. But
Dark web.
It is
Yeah.
illegal. Yeah, I guess.
yeah, I think I'd sell drugs. I'd basically become the next
Will you
El
sell me
Chapo.
steroids?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Premium.
So you would
Sweet.
do steroids? Who said that?
Me.
Tyler.
You'd do steroids?
Lots of them.
Then you could say goodbye to another kid. So
Yeah.
that'd be a good move.
Yeah.
You'll have no nuts left.
All part of the plan.
Smart.
That's
very
just
smart.
that's a way to save money on a vasectomy.
Mm-hmm. By spending
as you
money.
as you pirate a ship full of
steroids.
anabolic steroids.
Yep.
So
What else would you do?
that's my 3.
What?
Speeding, shoplifting, and selling drugs.
You just picked the most minor.
But they're all
They're all just slap on the wrist stuff. Speeding, stealing bubble gum. What was the other one?
selling drugs.
Yeah, getting a misdemeanor of selling weed.
Yeah, selling weed. Yeah.
He just picked all the little slap on the wrist ones.
He's a good citizen.
Well, he doesn't want to ruin any lives
Yeah,
either.
Well, public
there's a lot of
public perception matters.
Yeah, there's a lot of
there you
money
go.
also in. I mean, a high speed chase. Think about you crash into someone else's car, or whatever. You get in a lot of trouble for that.
That is true.
But I mean, you can also make a lot of money selling drugs. You can have an absolute enterprise. Dude.
Ryan gets pulled over going 7 over. He just pulls out his
Well,
get out of
here's
jail
my
free
card.
card.
Well, and he's got a car full of weed and then a bunch of stolen goods from the gas station.
Yeah. Bunch of
Yes.
chapsticks. I got
He's like,
chapped lips, man.
Here's all 3 cards, sir.
Yeah, imagine if you're driving down the interstate and you could sell chapstick out of your window going 70 miles an hour to people who have lost their car chapstick.
How is this
It's gonna fall
transaction taking place?
I
Through the
don't- this
window?
is-
Yeah.
that's- I don't know. I don't think we need to.
It's gonna fly out.
You could hand them their mail too.
There's always that one chapstick you're missing.
Yeah. It's got
Just have the
legs.
mailman just follow you around town and give you your mail hand to hand.
More
We'll
direct.
call it We'll call it direct mail.
D-mail.
That's so fucking dumb. Well,
So
Jared, what would you do?
I would also be a pirate.
well,
you.
Jared,
What era?
You can be in my crew.
What era?
So I could get any movie I ever want.
Jared, there's
Not
so many
kicked out.
crimes.
Fuck you, that was good. You got me there.
Okay, so you're pirating like
Movies.
sure,
Okay.
that's a good
All
one.
right, yeah, you don't fuck
I mean,
around with
that-
the DMCA or whatever.
Yeah, UFC pay-per-views, all that type of shit. Yep,
Yes, that's
Yeah.
a great one.
I know
Unlimited content
Yes.
for free.
that's a good one.
I know
That's
it's technically illegal, but who
Hey,
are
is
they
that
cracking down
hey,
on?
He's just sharing Netflix passwords.
Yeah,
You want him? I got him. I can watch anything.
that's a good
probably
one.
Mine, yeah.
What's
That's it. That's
got-
all you'd have.
You need
Yeah, that's
two
all I
more.
need. I don't have two more. Probably jaywalk.
I think. I think I'd want to streak at a game.
That'd be fun.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Go streaking at a game would be nice.
Like
At
the
the
Super
Puppy
Bowl.
Bowl.
Like the Super Bowl.
And you never get banned, so you do it every week.
Well, no, you get one time streaking and
Yeah.
you're good.
Be
Oh,
good
yeah.
promotion too. It'd be free promotion.
Yeah, just paint You Betcha on the front.
Yeah,
Great advertising.
There's literally a company that used to do that.
Yeah.
Jake Paul's girlfriend did it at the World Series.
Is that her?
She was right behind the plate, just flashed
she
everybody.
flashed. Yeah, yep. She flashed the camera.
That's,
You could wear it. You could wear.
terrible. Where's that clip at?
I think if you Google it,
Sounds awful.
Jared, you want to Google
what
that?
site
clip?
are you guys finding this
That
on?
just grinds my gears. I want to see it so I can warn people not to watch it.
You can wear a bricked up T-shirt. Just be absolutely bricked. No pants on.
Sure, cock it.
Yeah, you can sure cock it.
Sure, cock.
Right across the Super Bowl, 50-yard
You're
line.
just full dead sprinting. It's just you got bruises on both legs.
You can
when you're done.
you could literally TO the 50-yard line. In Cowboy,
Yeah, TO,
Cowboy
yeah.
Stadium.
And
Yeah.
the security guards run at you. You just hold them the card so they can't stop you. You can
No.
do it as long as you want.
no, you go shirt cock and then you do the Halo teabagging move.
Mhm.
You're gonna actually
That is
teabag
electric.
someone for free. You don't get in trouble.
Teabag wherever you want.
It's good. I'd probably hijack a plane.
Oh my!
Go to like my favorite.
And landed safely.
landed safely.
Just cause a little panic.
That's
Well,
air piracy.
I would just like to reroute them to like a city.
That
or
would
a
be
country
so
I wanna go to.
inconvenient. That would be. You're on a plane, gets hijacked. They just land. You're trying to go to New York, lands you in Florida. You're
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
fucking
God.
A. Now I got an 8-hour layover.
Thanks, Ryan.
Oh fuck! Shit to do in Florida.
Drugs.
You gotta get drugs. Yeah, some of the best.
Cocaine cowboy over here.
Yep.
You went from shoplifting and speeding to hijacking a plane.
It's been
So much.
Such a jump.
So much middle ground.
get out of jail free.
Yep.
Well, yeah, why don't you just try siphoning gas?
That's actually, and then sell that.
The price
In
of
today's
gas
economy?
prices, yeah, I'd be a gas siphoner.
Yeah, you knock it down to $2.50 a gallon.
Or just for free.
Well, then I don't make any money off of it.
Oh, I thought you meant you got to still pay $2.50 for it.
No,
You
sell
siphon
it.
it and just leave some cash on the on their windshield. Hey, I know time's tough. I wasn't gonna steal it for free, just half price.
Imagine you go in the convenience store too, and then just get all the snacks you want. So it's my 1-2 punch.
It's quite the diet.
Oh, hash browns holiday.
That's true. Yeah.
That is true.
So
I'm trying to think of anything else I would do bad. Yeah, I don't know. I think I pretty much got it.
A lot of crimes.
Yeah. A lot of
good crimes.
money related crimes for me.
Yeah.
Gambling fraud. I'd rig some gambling at casino.
Well, that's good.
Lottery
yeah,
fraud. same
count
deal.
cards.
Yeah.
You know what? I do the perfect crime. I do the thing that the Monopoly people were doing
With the
Oh,
McDonald's
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
McDonald's Monopoly, but I'd get away with it.
It's a
Yep.
great documentary.
Yep. What's it called?
I don't remember.
I'll have to watch that one.
I think it's
Like-
called
like McMillions or something like that.
I don't know. But
never
either
know.
way, I think those are all good crimes.
Mm-hmm. Bad. Yeah. Good slash.
No matter how this all goes down, do you guys want to go commit some crimes after this?
Yeah. Hey, Do you guys want to go rob a bank?
I'm gonna drive home, so
All
you
right.
guys can time me.
Yeah. So we got the grease man. You can be the guy that's always eating. You can be
Okay.
Brad Pitt, just eating in every scene. Jared, you can be the old guy that's supposed to be a billionaire.
Sure. Yeah, I can do that.
And then
He has his piracy fortune.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
you're so rich now.
Yeah. I got all the passwords.
You stole so much.
No,
booty.
he's our hack guy because he's got all the passwords.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. I can do that.
You got so much booty on your hands.
The best. Yeah.
But yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna take a break, and we got an interview coming up
We do.
with Warren Zeiters. He
Mhm.
is a country music artist out of Pennsylvania.
Mm.
I don't meet a lot of people from Pennsylvania, Tyler.
Loves running from the cops in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Which, hey, whoa, we'll
Oh,
get into
Oh,
that
spoilers.
in the interview. He's a country music artist. He is fresh, new on the scene. He started blowing up on social media and has parlayed that into, I think he's even like touring and doing shows now.
Mhm.
And so pretty cool what he's able to do. And it was fun to sit down and chat.
Yeah.
And Ryan, next time you'll get an invite.
It was
Ryan.
fun to sit down. Yeah. Good guy.
Yeah, he liked you too.
Yeah, he's a good guy. And so we take a break, and then we got Warren Zeiters.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Purple Thunder! Purple Thunder!
It's so berry plum. Tyler,
It's
your
also, I mean, it's
Uh,
sold out everywhere.
It-
It's
I can't
electric.
confirm that, but I have a feeling in my gut
uh,
that Purple Thunder is sold out.
I was there this morning.
Everywhere.
Not a drop in sight.
Son of a.
Well, they haven't told us. I don't think they've taken off the shelves. I think it's
Well, because the
none available.
customers are.
yeah.
They're waiting
the
there.
Fridges are still there.
It's like Black Friday every morning when they restock.
Yeah.
People are lined up outside of holidays.
Mhm.
Trampling each. They had to start opening a few hours earlier so they would break up some of the traffic coming in.
Get out of jail free card. Punch everyone in line.
That would be my next one.
Yeah, Black Friday.
Right
Just-
after all those, it would be I'd be able to assault everyone in the
On Black
Mountain
Friday,
Dew
yeah.
Purple Thunder line so I could get some before it gets sold out.
Yep.
And that's
Good
what's going on in the streets. It's chaos. It is. They are going off the shelves lightning quick.
It's electric. It really is.
And when they say it rains, it pours.
It's like it's purple rain.
That was too on the nose, Tyler.
Keep going, in Miles.
That was good.
Miles, we gotta put that in the past.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. Well, sorry. As I gather my thoughts after that,
Yeah, too soon. Number one.
dare I say that I am ready to have some Purple Thunder?
You don't dare to say. You do dare to say. Yeah.
That was Tyler.
Yeah.
Do you want to redeem yourself? You got any other Purple Rain jokes that you want to try out?
You want me to do
Yeah.
another purple rain
Yes,
joke?
Try
Yes,
it.
let's go crazy, Tyler.
Yeah, that was good. I'm just here, just trying to get through this thing we call life, man. And the only thing that does it is a little purple rain.
That was better. That was good.
Is that a?
That's a
Prince
Prince
lyric?
line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's way better. This shit's way better than a raspberry beret.
hey,
Nothing.
Jared, that was not that funny.
And it's nothing I like to sip on more when I'm driving around my little red Corvette.
Okay, how much fucking Prince do you listen to?
He's a Minnesota guy. I know them all.
Oh God.
There's 1.2 million Minnesota guys.
Yeah, and I know more than the rest.
Anyway.
That shouldn't have made you that mad.
Yeah.
What Minnesota guy? Know everybody there.
Anyways, guys, if you want the thunderous flavor of berry plum, go to the holiday gas stations, pick yourself up some Purple Thunder. You got to go fast, though. It's fucking selling out everywhere. I think. Pretty sure.
Can't confirm, but
To
probably.
be honest, I haven't heard any stats.
It's just
But-
not there.
I believe it's selling out at a ton of places.
You're a big instinct guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't buy it at other gas stations. I know that it's selling out
No,
everywhere.
exclusive. Might have to look in the tap next time you go.
Yeah, maybe wheeze the juice underneath that tap. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not good hygiene. But don't do that. Don't do that. But if you had to commit one crime, I think it would be to suck right out of the nozzle of the Purple Thunder thing on holiday. Don't do that, though.
I really hope you don't do that.
Don't do that. Would actually
don't do that.
Yeah, you have to shut the whole thing down. Then they really won't have any.
Then there won't be any Purple Thunder in the whole continental Midwest.
Yeah, don't rain on their parade.
They'll have to call the who.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Here's our interview with Warren Zeiters. All right, guys. Live here on the podcast, we have Warren Zeiters here. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm glad we went over that. We got the name right.
We got your name right.
Also not live.
Well, we're not live, but we're live in person here.
Yes.
Yeah, after many years of people butchering my last name, I think it's just better just to ask, instead of have to do the awkward like, did I get it? Did I get it right? And then they're like, well, I got good enough. Is usually how it goes. But thanks for coming on, man.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. And just to let you know, I wouldn't have let you slide. I would have been like, no, this is my name.
Hey, we're gonna do this till we get it right.
We're gonna get it right.
Roll it back. Roll it back.
Exactly. Well, thanks for coming on, man. For those that don't know you, again, your rise to where you're at now has been cool to watch, and it's been fast, right? It's like, I imagine for you, it's been a little bit of a whirlwind, but also maybe not. I mean, you don't start playing music and try to make it, and then like when you start making it, you're not like, oh, don't want that, right? So it's obviously been expected, but it's been fast, right?
Oh, it's been a rocket ship, and I love how you said whirlwind. That's definitely in my lingo right there.
Yeah, there you go.
It's yeah, man. It's been a blessing, and I'm personally a believer of faith, and I think that the good Lord has blessed me tremendously, and not just that, but it's been having amazing people in my corner who've pushed me forward, and family, and all my support systems to get me to this point, and most importantly, my fans.
There you go. It said online, which I don't know if it's true or not, because the you never know what's true on the internet, but you're from Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Were you born and raised there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that brings me to my first question of this interview here. What's your favorite candy bar?
Actually, I'm gonna go with a Kit Kat.
Kit Kat?
Yep.
I like that. I like anything with peanut butter.
Same.
Basically.
Okay.
I'm a big peanut butter guy. Thank God that God didn't give me an allergy. That would have been a nightmare. Just like you're eating it, and you're like, I don't want to die, but it tastes so good.
It's like people who are lactose intolerant, they're just sucking down dairy products left and right anyway.
Ice cream, yeah. Yep. They're just like, but I love ice cream. I'll just deal with the stomach ache later.
Just popping pills so that they can go to Dairy Queen.
Yeah. So, Kit Kat. I like Kit Kat. The most notorious thing about Kit Kat would be the break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Yes, sir. I always think of the episode of The Office when Andy's trying to figure out
Fancy Feast.
Yeah, Fancy Feast. He's trying to figure out the slogan.
Nailed it.
What does he go to? Break me off a piece of that fancy feast.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Yeah. It's amazing how many different situations The Office can be quoted in. It doesn't matter.
When you have 9,000 episodes,
that is
it's pretty easy to pull.
That's very true. So tell me a little bit about tell me about growing up in Hershey and kind of what it was like as a kid for you. You were into sports?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. So actually I'm originally from a place called Duncannon, Pennsylvania, which is an hour north of Hershey. And
Gotcha.
I was there until I moved in 4th grade with my family. But Hershey was, simple living. I was just like any other kid. But sports were really my way of life, after having to give that up, which I'll get to eventually. But, you do something for so long, you kind of build an identity around it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I was traveling the country playing lacrosse, whether it was tournaments, showcases, you name it. Like my goal was to pursue college lacrosse. And I eventually got there, but, God's got a plan for everything. And, I wouldn't change it for the world because now I'm here.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
But
that is a weird feeling because we both played college sports as well. But like the day you're done with sports,
Like, all right, what do we do now?
you wake up, you don't have practice the next day.
Yeah.
You don't have to do
It's
anything.
also though like, wait, I don't got to work out tomorrow.
Yep.
It's like,
It's a
let's
little
go.
bit of both. Yeah.
And then you do that too many days in a row and you end up, looking like
Yep.
this, packing on a few extra pounds. But yeah.
It's okay. We can count it bulking season still, right?
Yeah, well,
Bulking
we
season.
do a lot of stuff in post, you
Yeah.
know, and make me skinnier.
I got you.
Facetune, all that stuff. So,
Yeah, I like the bulk thing. I'm bulking until like maybe 45, and then I'll do my cut.
Yeah.
So
that
we'll
makes
get
sense.
there.
That makes sense.
oh yeah, very, very true.
Yeah.
I'm bulking right now. I'm getting married next year, so I'm bulking right before it's the fattening the calf before the slaughter right now. You know, just amp it up. So then the story that how much weight did you lose for the wedding? That is amazing. Well, it's like, well, right in 1 week I gained 10 pounds right before I lost that 10 pounds.
So at the wedding, instead of like, you know, a really like pretty, you know, slideshow, you'll have like a weight loss transformation displayed at the ceremony.
It's just a Nutrisystem commercial.
Yeah. Well, this wedding is brought to you by Nutrisystem.
And you won like $10,000 because you were the winner.
Yeah.
Unlock your inner you.
If everyone could do a testimonial before you leave saying how well it worked for me, I'm trying to send it in to win this contest with Nutrisystem.
You're just like sneaking in podcast ads to your wedding.
Yeah. We were joking, you're streaming live on Twitch during your wedding. Like, do you take, you know, so-and-so to be your... Thanks for the sub, Dragon Slayer 458. I do.
And then, like, you know, instead of having drinks, you know, have it being catered, you know, all that stuff, you're drinking protein shakes. You know, everyone's
Exactly.
drinking protein
Yep.
shakes.
We were with Seaforth before, and they said that like they've gotten every name, like Sea Froth, Sea Foam.
gosh.
It's like unbelievable.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think Warren Zeiters should be your like drunk alter ego.
Yeah.
You know?
That'll be the name I use when I check into hotels so people don't know it's me.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a Zippers. Is there a?
Oh, right this way, Mr. Zippers.
So Tyler, do you have any questions right now, or?
Yeah, I'm curious about like the TikTok stuff. So first of all, I saw the one with the Joker, and I would like to personally thank you for combining two of my favorite things, Comic-Con and country music.
Yes, sir.
It's about damn time when those lines have been blurred. So what has the response been to stuff like that? Because I don't think any other country music artist is like putting on Joker paint or doing stuff like that.
You know, there was mixed feelings in the comment section, and at the end of the day too,
I mean, isn't that every comment?
it's everything, dude. And I think that, you know, what I've found too in life in general, if people aren't hating on you for something, you're doing something wrong.
Right.
You know, it's just like the thing to live by, you know, because if you're doing something, they're going to talk about you.
Yeah.
But, you know, for me, I actually dressed up as the Joker because I've had long hair the majority of my life. So I went as the Joker for Halloween when I was just a little kid. And I loved that movie Dark Knight. So I thought it was a cool moment to take a movie that I loved and a concept behind my song and just, you know, have fun with it. And I think that it was a clever idea that I had, and I just ran with it.
So how long until you hire a Batman to take down in your video?
You know, we'll see what other cosplay or ideas I come up with in the future with new songs that I put out. But, you know, I think it's just having fun with the process and, you know, being creative and, you know, not.
It gets to a point where every song you put out, there's some sort of
something.
costume to wear, and they're like, I think he's just wants to dress up. I don't,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
I think he's given up the music thing. I think he just enjoys dressing up now.
What's your favorite scene in The Dark Knight?
Oh man, favorite scene. Honestly, one of my favorite scenes in that movie was always the beginning of the movie. You know, with the clowns and the whole bank robbing thing, and just when the Joker puts whatever that was, that gas in the bank teller's mouth. There was something about that scene just setting up
Well, and
the
the
whole
first time
film.
you watch it, you're not expecting
No.
to pull it off and it be him.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was a great.
yeah.
And soon after that in the movie, right? Isn't it the I'm not wearing hockey pads?
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
right
All
after
the
that?
fake Batman.
All the fake
What's the
Batman.
difference
Yeah.
between us and you? I'm not wearing hockey pads.
That was pretty good, Tyler.
Thank you. God damn it, Harvey. Where's Rachel?
I like any of the scenes where the Joker's got like a long like monologue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he's talking to Harvey Dent in the hospital and he talks about chaos and stuff.
Yeah.
I love that.
You know what the cool thing is like I was looking at YouTube videos about this, and a lot of his stuff in that film was all just off the cuff.
Mhm.
Like
That's
it just
crazy.
wasn't scripted.
Yeah, that's the part that messed him up. He was
I know.
so into the
Into
method
it.
acting. Yeah.
But goes down in history as one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tyler.
No, you're good.
Oh, no, I
No,
got
you
this
go ahead.
first.
No, you guys go.
Yeah, and I think that the TikTok style and doing stuff like that, I think is also part of like what grabbed our attention is, I mean, like that's what when we've been meeting up with other people too, is we've been talking about that. It's no longer just about writing. It is a lot about writing good songs and putting out good songs, but the promotion side of it now is you got to think like a content creator and kind of take off your musician hat a little bit and do that. What's been one of your favorite TikToks or pieces of content you've done that was like fun to do? So like, for example, we did a spoof on The Bachelor, right? You know, will you accept this? All that. We did a Midwest style. So it was the final bush light instead of rose or whatever. And we did this whole thing and made a storyline about this girl named Tessa who like backstabbed me and all this other stuff. But that was like one of my favorite pieces of content that we did. What would you say right now is yours?
Oh man, off the top of my head, one of the fun ones actually was the video of me rollerblading through the town of Hershey and having the cops run after me. So I'll address it here. That was staged. Like that wasn't real. Like, and it was a fun thing because I did it over winter break. I call it winter break as if I'm still in college, but over winter,
the holidays.
The holidays. Yeah, when you're back home,
that is funny. You go from calling it winter break to the holidays.
The holidays, yeah. So when I was back home, I had some people in the police force who were fans of mine who liked my music. So that night, I had me and my buddy, and I had hit up the cop, and I was like, "Hey man, I need a solid. I'm back home in town for a little bit. I have a cool content idea. Would you be, open to helping me out?" He's like, "Yeah, sure. Just meet me up down here by the bar." So went to like the most popular spot in Hershey to go drink. So there's a shit ton of people everywhere.
Yeah.
And
were the rollerblades on yet?
No.
Okay,
so I pull up, me and my buddy get out, and it's him and it's two of his other friends. So there's 3 cop cars there. And I had them shut down a light. They were shutting down lights for me. Like they were doing everything, like stopping traffic. Like it was a whole thing. So the funny thing about that was, so I do it, and that was a one take wonder, baby. Sweet. I was like, beautiful. Don't got to do that shit again. Yeah. So did that, and then after that,
there's like a little self consciousness of like them shutting down the street. You're like, okay, this wasn't supposed to be this big of a deal.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hurry this up because now I feel bad. I'm like inconveniencing everyone. Yeah.
That definitely went through my head. They were like, oh no, don't worry about it. I'm like, I guess I am hanging out with 3 cops right now. I guess they don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, we ran it up to Chief. Chief was cool with it. He's like, he likes your music too. So
there we go.
It was a whole ordeal. So then I did that, and then after that, took the blades off, checked out the video. I was like, this is good to go. I'll edit in the morning and whatever. And then the funny part is when I went into that bar later that night, I'd taken off my clothes. I'd kind of dressed down and got out of costume or whatever, what I wanted to wear for the video. And the entire night, hey, did you see that guy? Like he was rollerblading. There was cops going after him. Like the whole bar had no idea it was me.
So is Hershey small enough to where it's like the gossip gets around pretty fast?
So quick.
Yeah.
It was so funny. I actually had the cops. We didn't film it. My buddy forgot to film it, but I had the cops actually pull me over and handcuff me and throw me in the back of the cop car. So they drove off with me. So no one was none the wiser. And I walk in there, and then I had some friends from the past, were hanging out and stuff. They're like, "Did you see that guy rollerblading?" And I was like, "Dude, that was me." They're like, "Son of a bitch, really?"
No, what you should have said is like, "Yeah, I don't know, whoever he was smoking hot though. I don't know." Like he had a nice ass on that guy.
Did you see how fast he was rollerblading?
Yeah. You see that long hair just flowing out the back?
Oh my God, it was flowing so perfectly. Yeah, but I don't know who it is, but he looked cool.
Yeah. I'd vouch for him. Yeah. I'd bail him out.
He didn't seem like he was doing anything too wrong.
It was so funny. And if you didn't notice too, I was holding a brown paper bag. I was holding a handle of whiskey.
There you go.
And it was a whole thing. It was funny as shit.
I love that. I remember seeing that actually. Yeah. So you're like living like at least one of my childhood dreams is just like getting chased by the cops like I'm in the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
He could have pulled out a duck NATO to get away. With a little like just spin in a circle or whatever.
All it did was really slow you down.
So were you a hockey kid at all?
So actually, yes. So my goal actually was to play hockey before I moved to Hershey. I was always rollerblading, ice skating, you name it. That's what I did. And then when I moved to Hershey, I found lacrosse through a friend of mine. I became friends with their family and stuff, and their dad was the coach. And he was like, "Hey, you want to come to a lacrosse tryout or whatever and just see if you like it?" That was history for me, man. I played that, and I played soccer and baseball. But 2 years in from lacrosse, I quit everything, and all year round was lacrosse.
Yeah.
All year round.
Yeah, I mean that's like kind of how it's going these days too.
Oh my-
It's like I remember AAU basketball tournaments growing up, and it's like every weekend, like it's okay. We don't need wait. Let's just go play in the backyard.
Oh yeah. It's a thing now. I mean, like you look at today's world with sports. I mean, you're starting so young. Like it's all or nothing from a young age.
My kid's 2.5, and I've signed up for wrestling and for when he turns 3.5.
Love wrestling.
Yeah.
I never did it. So are you like a college fan at all for collegiate wrestling?
Yep.
Who you like?
I'm a Gophers guy, Minnesota through and through.
Okay, so then what?
Gable Stevenson, he's a stud.
Yeah, man. I'm a big wrestling guy.
Yeah.
Penn State, man.
Well,
Penn
now he's
State.
signed with the WWE, so I'm very interested to see where he goes because he's a big theatrics guy. He loves pumping the crowd up more than he does winning. So,
I mean, wait, what was his one loss?
it was like his
Caesar.
Yep, his freshman year.
Yes, sir.
You are making Tyler so happy.
Yeah,
right
no
now.
one ever talks wrestling with me.
Dude,
Appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
I know nothing about wrestling, and every time he brings it up, we kind of like make fun of him.
You just
a little
kinda, like,
bit
shrug
for,
it off.
knowing that much about
Oh,
that.
dude.
So there we go.
You got back points.
Now I'm the
yeah.
one that looks like an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh
here.
man, dude, you're talking my language. Actually, know what? So you can sit over here. The last sporting event that I went to before COVID hit and struck us all was actually the Big Ten championships.
Really?
I went with my dad that year at Rutgers University, and I remember him and I driving home that night, and then like a week later, it was supposed to be national championships, and he's like, "Yep, the world's shutting down." I'm like, "Okay, well, we were just hanging out with 7,000 people."
Yeah. Well, we got at least you got one last hurrah.
Yeah, it was nice. But yeah.
So, why are you such a big fan of
Why am I a wrestling fan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
'Cause it's sweet, Miles.
So what's wrong with you?
So I was never into wrestling. I never did it as a sport. I was always a lacrosse guy. It wasn't until I got to college, I went to Penn State for a couple of years.
That makes sense.
I grew up a big Penn State fan. My great grandfather had season tickets to every single football game. So I grew up going to those. He had a whole shrine of a room in his house dedicated Penn State puzzles, Penn State football signed by all the players over the years, like huge thing. So I grew up in a really hardcore Penn State family. My mom went there, you name it. So anyways, it wasn't until I got to college and my dad wrestled in high school and stuff, but never went to college to do it.
Yep.
And, he was like, hey, like it was, I forget what was on. I don't know if it was like a regular match or if it was Big Tens or whatever. We sat down one day and we're having a drink and I was like, it's actually kind of interesting. I'm like, and it's nice too when your team's always winning.
Yeah.
I'm like when you're as good as Penn State.
Oh, wait.
State
Oh,
is
did we just win? Okay.
Oh,
sweet.
nice.
That was
Yeah.
awesome. Let's drink. Yeah.
I could get into this.
Yeah.
So that point on, like my sophomore year of college, I just fell in love with it. So
I actually wrestled Mark Hall.
are you shitting me?
Whooped the shit out of me.
You wrestled Mark Hall.
Yeah, we're from the same state.
Oh my gosh, man.
He was like an 8th grader. I was a junior. Beat the
You're a
fuck out of
junior.
me.
He's 8th grade, and it
Yep.
was a tune-up game for him.
Yep, it was. Well, he was fresh off his 2nd state title as an 8th grader. So.
Dude is chiseled.
Yep.
My gosh, man, those guys.
Question for you, big Penn State guy.
Yep.
One, go Hawks.
Okay.
Big victory this last year in Kinnick Stadium over Penn State. Just saying.
Yeah.
Secondly, what does the word Nittany even mean?
Nittany Lion? Dude, honestly, I've never thought more into it. I just know that that's what
Nittany mean?
that's what we are. And I guess that's a good question. I've never thought anything past it. I'm like, I guess this is what we are, Nittany Lions.
When during that game we were gonna do some content like man on the street style, and I was just gonna try and work the word Nittany into as many situations as possible, but no one could argue against it because no one actually knows what it means.
Yeah.
So it could work there. I don't know.
It's just like one of those things. Like you're raised, you're like, okay, like that's what it is. That's okay.
Yeah. So I guess it remains to be just
It's a mystery.
mystery forever.
Jake's Googling it.
Is he really?
Yep.
Yeah, do it up.
It looks like he's just texting on his phone, just disinterested.
He's like, oh,
Yeah.
you wanted me to look that
You
up.
guys scold him?
All right, Jake, what do you got for us? Jared's way faster.
I'm pretty
at
sure
this.
it's just like a
This is what a Nittany Lion is.
yeah.
The Nittany Lion is the mascot of the.
No, the word Nittany.
I know,
the
but
word.
there's nothing.
Don't type in lion. Just type Nittany meaning.
I think it's just it's a lion that's native to Pennsylvania. It's
Got it. There's a mountain that overlooks Penn State that's called Mount Nittany.
Okay.
Oh,
you
so you're
go.
just the Lions.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
That actually makes sense.
There you
yeah,
go.
there we go.
See, I thought it was some scientific shit. Like it was lions that didn't have manes
Oh, gotcha.
There you
because the logo doesn't have one.
Problem
Yeah.
solved.
There
Now,
we go.
now I'm 23 years
wait,
old. Now I
Hey,
know.
now fun fact, anyone else ask you, you
Yeah.
know, they're like, well, it's Mount Nittany.
Wait,
And I'll act like a dick. I'll be like, you didn't know there was a mountain called Nittany?
Oh my
Are you
God.
serious right now?
What?
So, time out. Are we talking? Is the logo a mountain lion and not a regular ass lion?
Correct.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I had no idea until right now.
You didn't know that?
No,
Oh, man.
I mean, it's not like they don't have Simba as their logo.
that's what I thought. It was lions with no manes. That's what I thought Nittany meant.
There's a mountain lion.
Jesus,
There's a goddamn cougar in the car.
you got to learn to drive with the fear, Bobby.
there's some Colombian Bam Bam.
It's Lucky Charms. Right?
I'll go fast.
It
Great movie. Great movie.
is a great movie. But yeah, I always wondered that. Now we got mystery solved. There we go. What? So you just got off your first tour,
Yes, sir.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
What was that like?
You know, man, I've been asked that question, and there's really, you know, everyone tries to tell you what it's like being out on the road. They try to tell you, you know, this is how it's going to feel. The first time I stepped on stage was State College, Pennsylvania, Nittany Lions.
That's awesome.
The first time I stepped on stage was back there. First show ever, 700 people. It was crazy. You know, all those nerves, you know, playing lacrosse and playing sports all my life, you know, you think you're prepared for it. But when you're getting up there, it's all or nothing. It's
Right.
you. Spotlight's on you. Like you get up there, you perform. And when I stepped on stage and I could feel the energy, because, you know, I had a walkout song and everything, and I'm standing there waiting. And just the feel, because I walked out through the crowd. So I had the crowd, like, you know, fist bumping me, you know, grabbing me and stuff. And I think when I got to the stage finally, it hit me. And I was like, you know what? This was something that I was meant to do.
Right.
I was meant to be here for this. And, you know, get up there and put on a good show and be an entertainer. And,
Right.
you know, give people good music. And the craziest thing was to be doing this for a year and a half and to step on a stage and hear hundreds and hundreds of people sing every single word to your songs.
That's awesome. Yeah.
It's unreal from starting in your bedroom like
Yeah.
a year ago. It's
Yeah.
just crazy.
Yeah. That's awesome. What? That's got to be one of the highlights, right?
Oh yeah.
What? We also know that it doesn't always go to plan. What was the biggest blunder on the tour, you think? Like for us, when we do a podcast, it's usually like the camera just stops.
Forgot the tape.
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
lens cap is on. You know, like what do you got? What happened?
Oh, he's checking it out now, making sure we're. he's like, I'm gonna get up and check that real quick. The biggest, you know, I never had any really big hiccups. You know, the biggest thing that people don't realize too, when you get on a stage, it's like I said, it's all or nothing. You have to be able to improvise. You got to be able to make things work in real time because
Right.
you don't want the fans to see you sweat. You want them to have the best show possible. And I think the biggest thing for me was my damn number one guitar. My number one guitar. So I played with two guitars. My one guitar that was my main that I played for the majority of the set.
Yep.
2 shows, I think almost back to back, the string broke on the first song. Now I'm out there with just me and my guitar player, and I got no one else out there on the road to be
Yep.
like, hey man, I need to change my string or I need a different guitar. So I had to improvise, make it work. I would sing some songs out of the guitar. I would take my other guitar and figure it out. So it's all about just making things work.
Yeah.
You got that second guitar just praying that one doesn't break too.
Yeah, exactly.
You could just do what Hardy does and just smash it next time.
I did smash a guitar.
There you go.
Yep, I did smash one at my final
Was
show.
it planned or was it like in the
Heat of
moment?
the
You're
moment.
like, all right, fuck it, we're doing it.
It was planned, but man, did it look like the heat of the moment. Because that show, do you guys know what a capo is by
Yeah,
chance?
oh yeah.
So I got out there, and a capo is very necessary for my sets to, you know, change keys and all that stuff for my songs and my variations. And I got out there, and the first thing I do is I get to the mic stand. I'm like, where the fuck's my capo? I'm like, again? So I don't have a capo. I'm like, this is great. So I had to improvise, make it work.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I had a little bit of rage, you know, swelling up over the duration of the set. Cause I'm like, man, I'm in front of my hometown crowd. I really want to play my guitar right now. But I just improvised, made it work. And I grabbed that guitar and smashed the shit out of it. Smashed the
Had to
shit
feel
out of
good,
it. Oh,
man.
it felt so
my
good.
God.
Felt so good. Crowd went nuts.
I feel like we should be able to do that in more professions.
Yeah.
You just smash shit.
Just
like
smashing things.
Office Space, they're just beating up the copier or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you should be able to do that in every profession.
Next time we have a banger video go off, I'm just gonna smash the shit out of my laptop.
Yeah. Or we should just have you can go to like the Goodwill store and they have like old computers for parts. Just get one of those and smash that. Let's not smash all the expensive equipment, Tyler.
With all the important video stuff on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know a lot of people. You will tease a song and then eventually put it out.
Yeah.
You got more new music coming on the way?
So I said to my manager, we were at rehearsals the other night because we're getting ready to go out and go play a couple more shows and then lead into the summer and whatnot. And I have this song called Up to No Good. And I was sitting with him and I'm like, I really know what to post this week. I was like, because, you're on the road and everyone thinks you got so much time on the road. Everyone's like, oh, he's traveling, you got time. I'm like, you realize you get there, you're trying to eat, you're trying to do sound check, you name it. And then before you know it, boom, you're in the show, bed at 2 a.m. after all things are said and done. But so I looked at him, I was like, hey man, like we've been talking about, putting the song out eventually. So I just threw up a video and people went nuts over it. And they were like, when are you putting this out? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I just do this up here for fun, but I guess you guys like this song. So
yeah.
But I got a lot of stuff working on and trying to figure out, my game plan, taking off my writing cap and, how I want to approach the whole thing. But I got a lot of fun stuff coming and I think a lot of people are going to be surprised this summer.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
That's going to be great.
Yeah.
Are you going on the road after this, correct?
Yep. So I have a couple shows this week and then I have a little bit of time off. And then over the summer, I'm kind of, some club shows, some festivals. And then, as I go through the summer, we're going to figure out what my fall is going to look like. So
there you go.
It'll be fun.
To be determined, but this summer you'll be around.
Yep.
So, Juan, thanks for coming on, man. This is great. It was a good chat. We got to the bottom of Nittany.
Yes, sir.
Finally. That's really what we wanted out of this. We could have Googled it the whole time, but we wanted you here for it.
Yeah.
Well, it's a fun game to see if he actually knows,
Yeah, you put me on the spotlight. I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm like, I don't actually know.
Thanks for coming on, man. Guys, check out I'm sure on your website and everything, it's got all your shows listed there.
Yes,
and
sir.
so check that out. Where can they find you on social media?
You can find me anywhere and everywhere. Actually, it's surprising. People don't know this, but I'm actually on Twitter too. And I'm starting to use Twitter a little bit more.
Yeah,
Stuff's heating up on there. But you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you name it. Just got to look up my name, Warren Zeiters. That's it.
There we go. Appreciate it, man.
I appreciate y'all. I'm glad we found that we both like wrestling.
Hell yeah.
That was nice.
Finally.
Breath of fresh air.
Hey, welcome back anytime you want.
Do we just
Yes,
become
sir.
best friends? Yep.
Let's go do karate in the yard.
All right, guys. That was Warren Zippers. Good guy.
Zips.
guy.
Mr. Zips. He's got brand new music out. His song "Up to No Good." We actually did a TikTok around that sound.
Releasing soon.
Well, we did one before, and now there's another
Yes.
one. So "Up to No Good" is out, and so you got to go listen to it. Just don't search Warren Zippers. Search Warren Zeiters.
Mm-hmm.
Music pop up. "Up to No Good" is out now, so go listen to that. Show him some love. And yeah, I think that was a good episode, guys.
Mhm.
Solid.
Job, fellas.
I think no matter what, let's go commit some crimes after
Let's
this.
do it.
I know we already said that, but now I'm like starting to feel it.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Getting sweaty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe let's go out to Tyler's farm and just commit some arson.
On
What do
Big
you
Blue.
think?
No,
We'll bring Big Blue.
Big
out there.
Blue, not
No.
your house.
Yeah, geez,
Not-
Tyler.
yeah.
you don't know where it is. I'll never
it's
tell.
so infuriating that he has a farm and didn't tell any of us for like the first 9 months of working here.
I
that he
told
had
you
his
on
own
like the
farm,
4th episode I was on.
which
That was like 2 months in.
It felt like 9 months.
it was pretty far after you started working. But yeah, don't hide farms from us. You got any more farms?
Never
Hey,
know.
You got any farm bills?
Mm-mm.
You got any?
I'll sell you a Farmville account.
You will.
Yeah.
You got any big pharma?
Mm. No.
No. All right.
No.
You got any major league farm teams?
Well, as soon as Ryan gets me my steroids.
Hell yeah. They should do a minor league team called the Needles, and then it's just they all are juicing.
Actually, be sweet to have a baseball league that steroids are completely legal.
No, you have to juice.
Yeah. Yep. They
Yeah.
juice the balls and they juice the players.
And they wheeze the juice.
Yeah. Know what that is, no?
All right,
I mean, what are you
guys.
talking? That's just 2000s Major League.
That is true. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. But before you go check out the Patreon. We're on our way to 1,000 patrons.
Correct.
At 1,000, my fiance Anne will be on the podcast. She's never been in any content
Hopefully
ever.
she's still your fiance by the time
I
we get to
know.
1,000. We
No,
don't.
I believe in the listeners. She
I do
will
too.
be. Sorry. I believe in our marriage. We will be getting married.
Freudian
No.
slip.
I meant it as
We
more.
believe in the listeners to get us to 1,000 before that can happen.
That's what I
before
meant.
she's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't mean you were gonna break up.
No, let's get this over with.
Are you breaking?
So we can move on. So we can move past this and on to 2,000.
But if you did break up, it would be hilarious to have to bring her onto the podcast at
Oh, that would be
1,000.
good.
that would suck.
That'd be so awkward.
That would so
Just don't
suck.
do that. We'll just get us to 1,000 right before they get married. It'll be good.
Yes. So go to patreon.com/YouBetchaRadio, become a subscriber, and then we can get to 1,000. And then we can have Ann. We can get that done with. On to our next project. So I can put that in the past. Move on. Go listen to Bellied Up. Go listen to Double Bogey Show.
Oh, nice.
Both can be found where all podcasts can be found.
Guys, may your crimes be jail
Committed.
Your crimes be jail free, and your ices be wheezed. Cheers, Ryan.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.